Hello and welcome to a new series, Valkyria Chronicles. Options button. Options. Gunshots. Sorry, I'm just gonna... What do you mean there's no... Isn't there like... I thought this had voices. Okay, so yeah, I guess I won't touch this for now. Okay, so Valkyria Chronicles is, in a similar vein as the Trail series that I did on my channel, is a series that I simply tried a while back, but I sort of got pulled out of it even more quickly than I did the Trail series, so I don't really know if I liked it or not. But it's been on my list of games I've wanted to try. And from my understanding, when I was looking through games that I wanted to try that were not too long, I was looking for something under 30 hours, because I don't want to play another 40-50 hour game, really, because it felt like I was going to do that if I picked some of the other ones. Essentially, it was available, and I wanted to try it again. So, we'll see how this goes. Let's begin. War. War never changes. Unless it's anime. That might be a slight change.
The year was 1935 EC. Two powers controlled the continent. In the east, the sun rose over the autocratic East European Imperial Alliance, otherwise known as the Empire.
Huh, okay.
In the west, a network of loosely allied democracies formed the Atlantic Federation. Both powers depended on a precious mineral, ragnite, for their survival, and its growing scarcity led to the inevitable war. Hostilities began in the east when the Empire aggressively crossed their western border. The Atlantic Federation responded, and the Second European War was on. The Empire, with its vast military superiority, struck hard, gaining ground in early victories and putting the Federation on the defensive.
There is always an empire, isn't there?
Emboldened by their progress and momentum, the Empire set their sights beyond the borders of the Federation. In neighboring Gallia, a peaceful principality along the sea, they found their next victim. Gallia had long maintained its neutrality in the tensions between the two superpowers. But the rich stores of Ragnite under the Gallian soil proved too tempting for the Empire. It amassed troops along the eastern border and invaded with all the force of an avalanche.
So we're Switzerland.
Prologue. Gallia to arms.
Yay! So when I had originally tried this, it was, I believe the PS3 release? So I believe I actually have that. This is the remastered version on PS4, so a new episode has been added. Okay. Is that how this is, chapters? Same options? I think I'm gonna turn these down a little bit. Just for Let's Plays, it's typically better to have, since there's no voice one, I assume the voices will stay the same. You typically want to turn down these a little bit to better handle the, voices and like Let's Plays and stuff, so I can talk at my voice and I don't have to speak too much louder than like the actual character voices. Oh, okay. Okay. Save title screen. Tab select. Chapter select. So tab select brings me to chapter select? Oh, I can just go, okay. Okay, so what I do remember about this game, I know it has to do with the war. They've made it pretty obvious by this point. I don't really have to worry about that. About being, knowing that part of it. I do vaguely remember now that they bring up this whole, like, Switzerland-esque place, the neutral country, being invaded. That, essentially, I do believe it was a matter of fighting to keep the country alive in the wake of this huge war between two bigger countries. That does sound familiar. I vaguely remember the combat being sort of a combination of like the typical more like turn-based like movements, location-based combats, as well as some real-time elements like things actually happening in real time and you having like moving the character around like that. And actually, I think maybe having to, like, aim shots? I vaguely remember that, too. It's been years since I've tried this. So I'm not even sure if I'm gonna like this. I'm not 100% sure, but I guess we'll see.
March, 1935. Outside the Gallian border town of Brule.
It's a bit interesting that they're using, like, real-life years. 1935? It seems like they're trying to match up with actual World War II.
Residents are leaving the town before the invasion, headed inland towards the capital.
Despite having this, like, blatantly fantasy setting, it's obviously based on the real world, yes, but I'm surprised that the dates they're using are driven by that.
I haven't been down this road in years. It really hasn't changed very much. Whoa. Already? Hey there, guys. You're beautiful. Starting early this year. You're heading upstream, huh? How's the water?
I wonder if they're trying to get away from the war.
Freeze! Put your hands in the air. Slowly. Haven't seen you around before. What's your name?
My name's Welkin. And you are?
The one with the gun. We're with the Bruletown Watch.
Hello, one with a gun.
I'm Alicia. Alicia Melchiot. So, I'm wondering what you've been writing in that little book you've got there. Imperial spies are in the area.
This book is nothing, really. I was just sketching the fish and, you know...
Yes. Oh, I know. And you know there's a war on, don't you? All right then, Mr. Artist. We'll talk about fish sketching down at the station. Take him away.
Like, will we really talk about that? Because that sounds like it'd be a nice, delightful conversation.
Thanks, fish.
I never thought I'd hear that again in my life. Oh, that was the entire thing. Okay. Prologue. Gallia to arms. Imperial attack. So... are the tabs on the side like the, like the HSPWGDSM? Are those... I'm not really sure what this would stand for, but maybe that's like the prologue. Like one tab for the prologue, then another chapter, then another chapter.
Flowers, bugs, and fish. You're not bad with a pen, are you? I have to say, they're really very good.
Thank you. So you see, I really was just sketching.
Maybe. Or this could be some kind of secret code.
Oh my
And I
goodness.
intend to take my time finding out for sure.
Why take your... aren't you in a bit of a hurry? There's a fucking war on.
Welks? Is that you?
Isara! Oh, your timing is perfect.
What have you gotten yourself into now, Welkin? Wait. Don't you live at the old general's house? That's right. I'm General Gunther's daughter, Isara. You do know everyone's supposed to evacuate, right?
Yes, I'm aware of that. My brother's here to help me move to the capital, but that may be difficult. I mean, unless you're willing to let him go, that is.
Huh?
She really doesn't want to admit she might have been wrong.
I apologize, but I was just doing my job, you know. I saw you with the notebook and thought you were a spy. Again, I'm really sorry about that.
Thanks. Don't worry about it. I can see how I might have looked a little suspicious.
Welks has a real passion for observing nature. That's why he's studying it at the university, right?
Guilty as charged. I get so into it sometimes I forget where I am or that somebody might be watching me.
Other things you get so into
Gunfire.
that you forget that?
Everyone, keep your heads down!
Okay.
Over there!
What are they why are they just attacking people? What on earth are they trying to achieve by just attacking random people? They're fleeing. If you're trying to occupy an area...
Welkin, you can handle a gun, right?
Yeah. I mean, I made it through training anyway.
Well, they're probably just a small scouting team. We should be able to take them out.
I'm with you.
Why are they attacking if they're scouting? What? Open the menu by press... Okay, and yeah, you can save. Saving often is saving is a good idea before, during, and after any combat. Anything can happen out there. Will it tell me if it's a combat op? I mean, outside of just acknowledging that it seems like it might be. I don't know. Okay, well, I guess I'll save. So, why on earth is a scouting team just like launching a raid on random civilians?
Okay, here's the plan.
We've got to eliminate the Imperial Scouts that are approaching Brule. We'll deploy from here and take out all three of them. I know it's supposed to be like this initial training prologue sort of thing, but... it's just sort of not making sense at the moment. Just cross the bridge and take them down as fast as you can. Our objective here is to eliminate all enemies. Let's take care of them one at a time, nice and easy. Failure. Welkin dies, Alicia dies. 20 turns pass. All enemies are defeated for victory.
Let's get started. Just stay calm and get it done.
Can do. I can't imagine it's that hard, hopefully.
I see 3 of them.
That's 3 too many. Stay sharp.
She's all business, eh?
Listen a second. There's something I should explain.
You shoot the gun by pressing X. I don't know. About command points. When combat starts, you'll see a map of the area and your unit's positions. This is referred to as command mode. Here, you'll select the unit you'd like to move based on their position, perspective to the enemy, and then press the X button. Using so, you set one of the command points displayed at the top of the screen. They reflect your ability as commander, and represent the number of times you can give instructions, i.e. control, to units per each player phase. In this battle, you have 3 CP, so you can issue instructions to your units up to 3 times. Per phase, I presume. Let's try moving a unit now. Okay, so, lay of the lands. No, like, map zooming, feels like. Okay, use the D-pad to jump between them. Analog stick to... Oh, some of this is actually 3D on this map. Oh yeah, the trees and such are. So, unit list. Welcome to the Shutdown Watchmen. Okay. Scout, scout, scout. I guess they are scouts. Okay. Info. Okay, so you have rankings for HP, AP, I assume action points, range, person versus armor. He's much better against armor, interesting. Or maybe armor just has a lot more health, so you need to be higher numbers. Wait, lice? What are the lice? How are, like, is it, this has to do with combat, right? What are the lice? Like, bloodlust? Like, seeing their enemy shot in the head? Like, I don't know. What does lice have to do with this? Okay, he has no clothing on. So I guess that jacket is just part of his, like, body. Grenade. Ragnade. Oh yeah, that's the element they were talking about being important. It looks like we can get a lot of CP at a point, too. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and trust her more to make the first move.
Moving out.
About action points. Use CP to select a unit in command mode, and you'll be plunged into action mode. Here you can freely move the unit you selected around the field. Yes, that's the part I remember, the sort of real-time aspect. As you move around in action mode, the action points gauge at the bottom of the screen will gradually deplete. This represents that unit's mobility. Once it reaches 0, the unit will be unable to move any further. Keeping an eye on the unit's remaining AB while they are in the motion is critical to keeping them safe. For now, use the left stick to move the unit near the sandbags. Okay. So. Target mode. About attacking. Press R1 to enter target mode. There, the unit will prepare to attack with their currently selected weapon. Use the left stick to move the crosshairs onto an enemy, or the L and R1 buttons to snap between targets. Enemies will not attack while you are in target mode, so take your time and aim well pressing the X button to fire. Your shots will land somewhere within the circle surrounding the crosshairs, so it's best to center it on the entire target. Shots will head to the head or other weak points, result in greater damage. So basically you're taking the risk of aiming for the head more so, which means that you want to... Right, so that sounds basically more like an actual gun, how you typically do it. You point at, you try to make sure that you're shooting and you hit them if you aim at the body, but if you go for stuff like, more vital stuff like limbs, or especially the head, you're more likely to miss with some of your attacks. A unit can only attack from target mode once per action, so choose wisely before you open fire. If the target survives your attack, they may launch a counterattack. A damage unit may not have the HP hit points to survive the enemy's counter, so be careful when planning your attack. Okay. Backing up. L1 map, acknowledged. And change weapon type. I assume Ragnade's gonna be like a healing method. Okay. Okay, I assume this is, yep, cover. Let's go a little bit up. Little bit up. Still mostly in it. But have a chance at the head. Haha, cover. Okay, so we'll automatically go into cover. About ending actions. A unit with a 0 remaining AP that has already performed an attack in target mode is unable to act further. Okay. Press cancel to end their current action. So return you to command mode where you'll be able to select the next unit you wish to direct. You can press cancel and end a unit's action even if they have not attacked and still have AP. Oh. Are you just gonna keep attacking me for a while? How does this work? Yeah, I vaguely remember this from the first time I tried it, where it seemed like even if you just stand around trying to figure out what you want to do, they'll still keep doing shit, like attacking you, which seems unfortunate. Yeah, I'm fine with that. I used up my attack.
Here we go.
Yeah, I guess Welkin next. Hey Welkin, you're expendable. Let's go. It does feel as though it's... Alright, right. Oh. So, I got his attention before. Okay. So basically, you have to be very... Yeah, that's probably gonna be the best. Welkin, your first kill! Yay! Okay, are they aware of us? They might be. About using cover. I mean, we were already using cover. When standing near sandbags, the command crouch will appear. Press the X button to take cover behind them. While hiding behind covers, units are harder to target. Take less damage and are immune to headshots and critical damage. Okay, that's gonna be a big part of it. Meanwhile, units caught out in the open by enemy attacks will be easier to hit and can take significantly more damage. Advance carefully, moving from cover to cover, and always try to end your action safely, hidden from harm. Doing so should keep your troops alive long enough to secure victory for Gallia. Okay. My crotch on this. No, I totally don't have enough, so I'm gonna go ahead and hide behind the tree. No? Can't hide behind the tree? Okay, well, I should still be harder to hit if I stand behind-ish the tree, and I'm a good distance away from them, so... But I'll also have made a bit more movement forward. So I should be okay? Maybe? Hello, Expendable. Can he make it? Probably? Yes, he can! Okay, cool. Oh, I should have shot my... Oh, I didn't even think about shooting. I was so focused on getting to cover. When your CP reaches 0, the player phase ends and the enemy phase begins. One player enemy phase pair constitutes a single turn. The fewer turns you complete a mission in, the more cash and experience you'll receive at the end, but being too hasty can lead to unnecessary risk. The key is to find a challenging balance. Sure. They'll be focused on him anyways. So, Welkin will probably be fine. Okay, so that's our, counter. Can they use the sandbags from the other side? So yeah, so that's what the counter means. But apparently they can do it indefinitely? Oh, that seemed like a headshot. You know, it feels like you should be getting hit by headshots in this sort of situation. Okay. Player phase. Using CP efficiently. When used well, even a limited pool of CP can take out a significant number of foes. CP can be used on the same unit multiple times. For instance, a pool of 3 CP can be used to move one unit 3 times in a row. Perfect for cutting into enemy lines or hurrying past dangerous terrain. Okay. I didn't even think about using it on the same person twice. Interesting. And that said, people get tired. They'll start each consecutive action with fewer AP than the last, so keep that in mind. If you use the cancel button to end your phase with CP still remaining, those CP will be carried over to the next turn. Interesting. So we could probably set something up in terms of like, okay, so we want to set up something defensive, and we want them to come to us, sort of thing, and let them come to us, and then we could probably do something along the lines of having a bunch of CP the next time and do a bunch of attacks, and we wouldn't really need much AP since we'd be able to use each of those turns to attack. CP are a precious resource. How you choose to manage them will decide your fate. Indeed.
Moving out.
Here, let's get Alicia over there. I need to check her actual details, but it seems like she's probably gonna be the strongest fighter here at the moment, given her status. Ah, screw it up. Just go there. Okay. Everyone gets a kill. See? Town Watchman, you haven't gotten a kill yet. Let's let you get a kill. I keep trying to use L1 for the target mode too. Haha, everyone gets a kill! Yay! Oh my goodness.
I don't see any more of them.
Okay. Imagine if I took more than 20 turns to finish that. B rank, eh? Okay. I suppose one thing, especially since there doesn't seem to be a difficulty, don't expect me to be particularly great at this. I'll probably learn it over time and get better, but no promises I'm going to be great at this. A new episode has been added. Prologue, Gallia d'Armes, you'll promise.
Miss Melchiot, there's no other sign of the enemy.
Good. Now, go keep watch and stay alert.
Yes, ma'am. What should we do with the bodies, ma'am?
We'll bury them.
Seems like a waste of time in a war.
So it's begun. I'll do whatever it takes to protect the people of this town. I'll do it. Even going to war, I'll do it.
Unless she means the bodies of the civilians and other troops that were.
What are those?
Seeds from the lion's paw. It blooms white, small, simple, and strong.
I want to be able to remember, once the war is over, that it wasn't all just people killing people. That even in war, there was also new life.
On the 15th day of the 3rd month of the year 1935, the Empire began its assault in earnest. A formal declaration of war was made upon Gallia. Though it was only a small front in a massive continental assault, what followed would prove that a tiny nation could best a military giant. These events would tell a story of tragedy hidden in the mists of time. A story of courage and of trust, of persecution and hate, and of love blooming even through the flames of war. What follows is a record of this conflict, and of those who fought, lived, and died. Chapter 1. In Defense of Brule.
Prologue ends. Okay, I guess the stabs don't really have anything to do with that shit then. Okay. Still that. I don't really have much else to do at this point. This episode. I also find it funny that the Brule soldiers just have like a nameplate on their helmet that just says Brule on it. At least that Town Watchman did.
Seeing that old mill spinning again really makes it feel like home sweet home.
I hear that. It really is one of the most beautiful things about this town.
I mean, is she's from here, it sounds like. Or maybe she's just been stationed here.
Well, citizens, our enemy can't be far behind. I thank you for your help. Goodbye, and take care.
She feels very happy, almost like go lucky for a soldier at times. I suppose she is more on the calm side for that, but still.
How's the packing coming along, Ys?
I guess happy go lucky probably isn't right. It's probably more lighthearted for a soldier in the middle of an oncoming war.
Almost done. I only need to take the everyday basics.
Well, the Empire's got to be close by. Let's hit the road by sundown.
Martha, look! Welks is here!
Oh, welcome back, Welkies.
You're still calling me that? Martha, I'm 22 years old. And more important, you shouldn't be running around. Aren't you due any day now?
I was wondering, but I didn't want to say.
Ah, a light jog won't hurt the little spud. I should know. I've already had 4 of them.
Well, don't you think there's a chance? Well, I'm just saying, don't you think there's a chance they all got? Yeah, I'm just saying.
Hello there. Is Welkin in?
Oh, hello, Alicia. What brings you here?
I just wanted to apologize. For before. Here. This is for you.
Really? These are for me?
I work at the bakery. Well, I did until the war started anyway. It's where I live, too. That's preserved bread, so it's pretty hard. Heat it up before you eat it, all right? I baked it myself, so the flavor's guaranteed. Best you ever had.
Thanks. Do you want to come in?
Arrested and shot at? You've had a busy day of it, haven't you, Welkies?
Yeah, most days just one of those happens.
And what a lovely lady you are for all that adventuring. Good job, Welkies.
What? Wait, no, it's not like that. Alicia just saved my skin, that's all.
He's right, we just met. I'm not his girlfriend, just his hero.
Oh my. Yes, they're obviously going that direction where they're gonna be love interest.
Although I'm really hoping to be his friend.
Oh, well, I'm sure you will. Be good to my Welkies here, won't you?
Okay, seriously, Martha, enough with the Welkies already.
Who is Martha to them? Oh my. It's not like he's calling her mom or anything.
That's a lovely portrait. Is that General Gunther?
Yep. It was taken before I was born. But that's Dad.
That's Dad? You're a lucky guy. And who's that with him, there?
My father, Tamer. He was an engineer. The General's tank was his creation.
I am so confused by the current family situation. Wait, what?
Wait a minute. But I thought the General was your dad.
Yes, I'm so confused.
My birth parents died when I was a baby.
Oh, okay.
The General was kind enough to take me in as his own after that.
Wait. No, you're saying not blood-related siblings? No, Japan, don't do this. They're not even supposed to be the love interest, like, blatantly.
Yeah.
Don't do this.
We're not related by blood, but she's definitely my little sister.
Sorry, was that question too personal?
No, I don't mind at all. I was blessed with 2 wonderful fathers.
Yeah, I guess you were, huh? Oh, is that really the time? I've got to get going.
But none of this explains Martha.
Why don't you see her off, Welks? I can take care of the rest of this on my own.
Alright, I will. I'll be right back.
See you later, Isara. Safe travels.
A new episode has been added. Huh. So, okay. What point do they... Ah, whatever. I'm guessing there's gonna be a lot of chapters given how quickly we're going through all these.
Wow, look at this. Brule's really becoming a ghost town.
They've been leaving for a while. Just about everyone is evacuated by now. You can't blame them. Tensions are rising with the Empire.
So we're a border town, I presume.
We'll survive. The Town Watch will guard and protect the home front. Everyone will come back someday. They'll come back when it's safe again, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the idea.
So, Welkin, I'm curious. Are you gonna join the army like your father?
I don't think that's for me. What I'd really like to do is be a teacher.
Huh. A teacher?
Yeah. Animals and insects, flowers and plants, they've always been my passion. I've learned a lot from nature. You see, my dad, he protected this country as a general, but it's just that I want to give back in my own way. My own way, you know what I mean?
I think I do. You're sure about it?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's deep in your own way.
What?
What was that?
What do you think?
That sound.
Well then. Okay. Okay, is this gonna be a combat? Oh boy. Okay. Windmill coming down.
Move it! Come on, let's go!
Okay.
I don't believe it. The mill.
Yeah, I wonder if people won't come back and it'll be more like they just build somewhere else at a point if this place gets ruined.
Miss Melchior, the Imperials are attacking. There's a squad of them in town right now.
Get all the Town Watch together, now! We've got to fend them off.
They must be at Mill Plaza. I'll help.
Thanks, Welkin. Now move out! Stay low!
Okay, then yeah, this is probably the combat. My goodness, we're going through these quickly. Yeah, let me save. You know, there hasn't really been anything resembling inventory management or...
I'll explain the mission.
Okay. Or anything quite like that yet, so... You said we were getting money and such, so I imagine that's going to be a thing eventually. But with this chapter select system, I wonder how much we can really do with that. The enemies invaded the Windmill Plaza and taken over almost the entire area. We'll deploy from this position. Hide behind sandbags for cover as he advances towards the plaza. Our goal this time is to eliminate the enemy leader. I'm pretty sure they'll be there in the plaza area. Be careful, there may be enemy units hiding behind the buildings out there. Hidden enemies won't show up in command mode view, so be careful as you make your advance. The enemy leader is defeated. One dies, Alicia dies, Demetrius pass.
Okay, let's begin. It's up to us to defend Brule.
Right. We'll see if we can do that. Seems like they're putting up a pretty significant assault already. What do they have set up to take out the windmill? Couldn't they just bombard the city at a point?
Our target is the Imperials in Mill Plaza. focus on taking down their captain.
I feel like if I end up focusing on the logic of their military strategy, I might end up just being disappointed. I feel like if I tried going that direction, just thinking about it.
Breaking the chain of command should at least buy some time for the townspeople to get away.
All right, I got it. Let's all be careful out there.
Got a second? Listen close and I'll explain.
About damage. A set amount of damage a unit has sustained is healed in each turn. If a unit is taking heavy damage, don't push them. Stay back and heal up. Okay, so does it mean turn as in command point turns? Like if I do that, they could heal up if I use them for multiple commands? Or is it each phase? Should enemy attacks drive a unit's HP to 0, their condition becomes critical. Okay. In this battle, you have no way of helping a unit in critical condition. Try to fight carefully so no one's HP reaches 0. I assume we'll get like medics later. Okay, so there are indeed hidden enemies. We're only aware of them at the moment though. It seems clear that we... Okay, you know what? I actually know, let's check this first. So, unit list, info. So, is everyone the same versus person? Like, okay, so do we use up the grenade if we use it now? Like, would we not have it in later battles? I suppose that's something I'm wondering. Everyone's the same against person, so it really doesn't matter who we send first. So, let's send the town watchmen to see if we can't catch them off guard. About sight lines. When a unit when a unit sights an enemy in action mode, a sightline will appear over their his or her head. And that line connects the unit to the enemy, meaning that line points to the direction of the enemy's location. Use it as a guide when attacking or when trying to position your units in a spot where they'll be safe from enemy attacks. Okay, so enemy are the hidden ones. Maybe those don't show up. About attacking enemies, pressing L1 or R1 while in target mode automatically lock onto the next enemy within firing range. Okay. The crosshairs will turn red when a unit aiming at an enemy has a clear line of sight on their target. Use a guide line that extends from the gun when firing near obstacles to see if they are blocking the shot. Guideline. If that line is interrupted, that means the unit's attack will be blocked. Okay. When the crosshairs are on an enemy, the attacking unit's weapon specifications appear at the top of the screen. Okay. First person shows damage against human targets. There's armor shows damage against tanks and armor. The symbol will indicate the effectiveness against different types of targets. A circle will indicate the weapon's effective against that type of target. Okay. Triangle indicates the weapon can only give slight damage. X means the weapon is ineffective against that type of target. Okay. Area shows whether the attacks will damage a broad area, and shots show the number of rounds fired per each attack. Okay. To kill is the number of shots that need to connect in order to defeat the target. In this case, of the 5 rounds fired, 2 must hit the enemy in order to defeat this enemy unit. The number only takes shots that hit the center of the crosshairs into account. Misses or hits other areas of targets are not taken into account to this number. This provides an estimate you can use when selecting a target and can be used to line up headshots and critical attacks. Okay, so if I aim at a different part... Yeah. So if I aim at his head, I could feasibly take him out in 2. Yeah, we could try. There we go. Good for me. That guy's a bit far away, so we might want to
My turn, okay?
move to the farther head sandbag. So, okay, getting hit a little bit. Run, 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 run. Okay, down. Trying to move in between their fire. It's gonna take a bit. I can't do sandbag stuff. Or too many, because he's down. Okay, not quite halfway, unfortunately. Okay. You know what? You're already there. Let's have you attack again. Ah! Close. Ah. Sure. A little bit spread out. Does sort of put her in... You have 5? Oh, okay, they're moving into range. Ah! That's a distance shot. Oh, okay, we're having a good job of, bringing them down, mostly. Okay, I think we can take him out on the counter. Okay, so what we're probably going to want to do is we're probably want to keep people at the front of our general attack so that they're the main target over time. So we can minimize how many times any of our units are the main front of them launching an offensive on their phase. Unknown, okay.
My turn, okay?
Oh, yeah.
Please hit.
No, okay. Okay, I was like, come on, one of them hit. I'm good, I'm good. So I want to keep her back because she's been damaged a bit more.
Here we go.
Do want to move him up. I haven't really used him much so far. So...
Hostile sighting.
Just one to head I can focus on the body shot. Okay. So we're in a good state. I guess one thing I'm wondering about is, do I need to worry about grouping people together behind sandbags? So like if I bring this guy up to the same sandbag, will I need to worry about him being hit, like if they're targeting Welkin there? That is something I'm wondering about. Oh yeah, and as reference, I'm not necessarily asking. Okay, there's some. Okay, so this guy's gonna be the main target for now. Oh my. Okay, and then you get shot back. I'm probably going to be recording ahead, so I wouldn't worry too much about that part of it. Is there an armor out there? Like, it felt like I was getting shot at a much higher rate than something. Whoa! You have a lot more command points. Oh, do you have the same amount of command points even if one of your guys goes down? Or... Oh my. It does feel as though I have the advantage. These guys aren't using their cover properly. Because it's 1-on-2 and they're like doing very badly. Like, how much more do I take him out on cover? That was almost half his health. It does feel as though it's unfairly put in my advantage at the moment. Running away to farther away cover. How is that supposed to help you that much? He's near half health, so I probably want to... Okay. Who's that? Oh, was that the commander? Oh, did we actually just finish it on their turn as their guy ran away? Oh, my bad. I didn't even realize that was him.
What's that?
Sounds like a tank.
Or maybe this is a mid-battle change of what's... Okay. I don't think we don't have any way to deal with tanks, do we? We have that grenade, but I'm pretty sure that was like a personnel grenade. Are you just gonna Oh, they moved everyone for me. No, not my town watchman. No. Okay, we're totally fucked. This. What are we supposed to do? I mean, it seems like this is basically scripted. He seems sort of blocked off. Player phase, okay.
Welkin, tank!
Yeah, I saw.
That's not good. We're not equipped to take out a tank.
I hate to say it, but we should probably pull out for now. Get off this road and into the alley to the east. It's too narrow for a tank to follow.
That is fair.
And try to stay behind cover while moving. One blast from that turret and it's over.
Welkin reaches the destination. Just Welkin. We can leave Alicia behind. Okay. So he's the most important one. So... Oh, we need to make it all the way over there? Okay. I guess we're gonna need to move everyone.
Here we go.
Attack or not attack. Okay, move. Nope, can't go that way. Good to know. Okay, I want to try to take out the guys that are more likely to hit me while running around. So the guy's closer. I wanted to run across. No. You know, it might be better to... It might legitimately be better to... Okay, so I guess what I want to do at the moment is I need to clear out these guys a little bit more. This guy's gonna fucking die as soon as I move him, though. Let's try it. Sacrifice yourself! No! No! God, I was trying to... Oh! Retreated, yes, that's it.
Moving out!
Shit. Okay. Okay, I should at least be able to get behind this other cover and spread out my guys a little bit more as well. I'm afraid that they're gonna go after Welkin, aren't they? I might have made a mistake putting him out there. Fuck you, tank! It's not doing shit! Oh no. Oh, you can target just the treads? That's interesting. Oh! Oh, and we just lost the cover. Oh no. Who are you gonna fire at now? Cause... Okay. Well, time to... I think we made an opening to move at the very least.
Moving out!
So, Alicia. Town Watchman's got fucked, so... We're gonna open up, we're gonna make more of an opening. We technically only need to get Welkin out of here, so... That will be the plan.
Ready to go.
Okay, one less person shooting at me.
Yes.
And... No. I want to beeline it for the other cover. Okay. Okay.
Here we go.
I can use this. Hopefully.
Now.
Okay. You know, I still have that anti-personnel, like, grenade. I probably could have used that if I really wanted to. Okay, I need to... Operation complete? Okay, that's fine. I don't think I would have been able to get Alicia out there.
Looks like we shook him. What are you doing from here?
If they're rolling in the tanks, there's not much the Town Watch can do. We'll try to buy time so everyone can get away. I'll dig in my heels at the main gate and do what I can to stall them.
Okay, I'll head back to my house and grab Isara and Martha, then come back.
Be careful out there, Welkin.
Yeah, I feel like I'm still getting a feel for the strategy here. I definitely am still getting a feel for the strategy.
Chapter 2. Escape from Brule.
New episode has been added. Yep, still have some time to go, so let's go.
Isara, Martha, please be okay.
Oh,
Martha!
fucking... No.
What's her problem? Is she pregnant or just fat?
Who cares? Not gonna make any difference when she's dead.
Stop this now.
See what she's wearing? Take a good look at that shawl. She's a Darkson.
And that explains it. I thought this place stunk. Now I know it does. So, we got ourselves a fat one and a stinky one. P.U.
Oh my.
It's a regular pig farm in here.
I will thank you to watch your tongue in this house.
Just
You need
shoot!
to leave
Just shoot.
now.
That's a big gun for such a little girl. Drop it.
Isara!
Huh? Hold it right there!
That's not the worst idea. Yeah.
Darkson pig!
Isara, are you okay?
I'm okay thanks to you. But Martha, I think she's...
Martha!
This isn't good. She's gone into labor. Moving her would be dangerous.
Right. Well, we can't just leave her here. What are we gonna do? There are a lot of Imperials out there, Ys. It's only a matter of time before they take over the Mill Plaza.
Welks, listen. The barn out back.
What about it?
Our fathers have left us something. Something that might get us out of this mess.
It's a tank. Yes, I can see the tank in the thing too. On the off chance this is a combat one.
Dad's tank. Whoa. I can't believe it's still here.
And it's one of a kind. Here it is, the Edelweiss. Tamer built it especially for General Gunther.
Yeah, and it worked great, too. So it's just been parked here in the barn?
I wanted to make sure it would still operate, you know, in case of emergencies. I enrolled in a maintenance class given by the military. I wanted to be able to do what my father could do.
Well, that's great. But that's only a class, Isara.
It really didn't need much. Hardly any alterations at all.
We just put like an RPG on it
I
and a...
just fitted it with a new turbine engine. It really improves on the power-to-weight ratio. The Edelweiss is field-worthy. Its firepower and mobility are more than a match for recent models.
Well, assuming
put
it
a-
does work. What's next?
All right. Welks,
You put a whole new
you
engine
took
on
an
it?
armored vehicle course, didn't you?
Yeah. Back in high school. Once.
We'll bring Martha here. She'll be safe inside the tank, and we can move to a better location. Just leave the driving to me, okay? All you have to do is give the orders.
Okay.
Sara, we ready to roll?
Engaging engine. The Edelweiss is ready for deployment.
Alicia could still be out there dodging bullets, buying time for people to evacuate. Here's the plan. We're gonna pick up Alicia and get out of town. All right, Edelweiss, move out!
You know, we do have another tank we need to compete with, so... Okay, well... She fitted it with a new engine! That's no simple feat! That's... Oh, I just took a class. Oh, it's really pretty simple. It didn't really need much done to it. It just, you know, I put a new engine on it. I mean, simple stuff, you know, all that sort of thing. Okay. Well then. I think there's a decent chance, yeah, this looks like a combat op one. I'm thinking the combat op one is just looking at these other ones. So yeah, you have these map sort of looking ones, and those are the combat app ones. And this looks like a map, so probably that. I think that's where I'm going to leave it for this first episode. I'm probably going to be recording a bit ahead with this one, at least like the first few episodes at least. So, I mean, I like the story so far. It definitely needs to establish exactly where it's going to go with it. I mean, winning the war seems like the most obvious part of it, but I'm interested in seeing where it goes with it, especially because that opening had a lot of like looking like magic looking things in it almost, like that lance looking thing, I think that's what it looked like. It sort of looked like a big lance. So I'm wondering where it's going with it, because this seems really down to earth at the moment. So I'm curious if it's going to go that direction. The combat's, I mean, I think the combat's very interesting. It's very tactical, and it's definitely something that you need to think on the fly for. And it's definitely the sort of thing that I like, where it's more about the just like in battle strategy sort of thing. The thing that I am remembering now that I really didn't like too much about it was the whole thing where if you're just trying to move or if you're just like sitting there contemplating your actions, you're still getting shot at constantly. Like, you can't just like look around, survey, because you could do it in target mode. I mean, technically, I suppose I could always just like jump into target mode, look around, and then start moving. But at the same time, I feel as though this would be better suited if you could just like say stop your character and people would stop shooting at you. But if you're using up action points, then they'd shoot at you, which I'd be fine with if it was like that. If there was, I think that might have been one of the things that I'm remembering it now from the time I tried this before. I probably got farther than this when I played it previously. Not that I remember shit in terms of it. That's probably the main thing that I remember, is not liking that aspect of it and liking the strategy aspect, which is about what I'm thinking right now. I guess we'll see how I get to that part of it, but right now, definitely more positives than negatives. So I hope you are all interested in me continuing this series, and feel free to give your opinions, etc., etc., and I will see you all next time with more Valkyria Chronicles. Drive safely, everyone. Especially if you're in a tank. And just put in a new engine. So drive safely, everyone.